Well, number one, I agree with you. There's probably north of 99% chance she'll be the next chairman of the House Financial Services Committee. My own impression is there's a tale of two Maxines, and you've kind of described both. On the one hand, she is capable of being a serious legislator, of negotiating, and being a leader. But we also know that, speaking of being a leader, she has led the charge for impeaching President Trump. She was the one who makes incendiary comments about harassing the president's cabinet and his staff in public places like restaurants and shopping malls. Politico, had an article a couple of days ago that quoted her as basically seeking revenge or retribution against the banks. So the big question is, will the House Financial Services Committee continue to be a beehive of legislative activity? I'm proud. I'm pretty sure we have produced more legislation to the House than any other committee, most of it in a bipartisan fashion. Or will the committee be basically turned into a Spanish Inquisition or the Star Chamber, to harass the administration, to intimidate the administration? Leader Pelosi has already said that, subpoena's basically a tool of negotiation. It's not how I view it, but it's basically how she views it. And I think the American people are going to be watching, and they know a shakedown and a harassment when they see it.
So let me bear down on two areas that you raised there. One is the idea that the new chairman, the incoming presumptive chair, Ms. Waters, would take a stance that could undo some of the deregulatory work that the administration and Congress has done with respect to banks and other financial institutions. Talk to me about that, and then talk to me about the concomitant risk that the chair would use subpoena power to go after either cabinet members, the president, or his family, subpoenaing, for example, his tax returns.
Well, one, I don't believe that she will be successful in rolling back what the president and this current Congress has done. What I do believe, though, is that she and others can slow down the pace of deregulation and thus harm economic growth in that way. I do believe it'll be a test of the president's nominees in the current heads of, say, the SEC and the CFTC, in the FDIC, and it's going to be a test of what is their backbone made of. Because I assure you, they will spend most of the day doing nothing but answering subpoenas for documents and appearances, and they will be, sautéed, fried, and grilled. There's no doubt about that. And so I don't think she can roll it back, but I do think that she can slow down the pace. Now, I know a lot of her Democrat members want to legislate. And the question is, again, will she let them do that? I don't know the answer to that question. So one, I don't think there'll be a general rollback, but I can tell you she will have the power of subpoena. I have it today. It's something that I treat with a lot of respect and trepidation. I think on average, I may have used it once a month during my tenure as chairman. She may use it a half a dozen times before breakfast. So, I don't know, and I think the American people know the difference between legitimate oversight and political harassment and intimidation, and they'll be watching closely.